Good morning, and welcome to your AI Daily Press morning podcast for June 6, 2026. I'm your host, Walter. We have several key stories to cover today. Firstly, the situation in Ukraine continues to escalate after Russian President Vladimir Putin rejected Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy's latest peace offer. Despite international calls for diplomacy, both sides remain resolute in their positions, with Ukraine launching successful attacks on strategic Russian targets and Russia maintaining its demands for Ukrainian territory. In other news, Chinese President Xi Jinping has visited North Korea, a trip seen as an attempt by China to reinforce its ties with the country amidst North Korea's expanding military capabilities, including a new warship and a recently unveiled uranium-enrichment facility. Additionally, the conflict between the U.S. and Iran remains a concern, with diplomats from both nations working towards a peaceful resolution after the U.S. claimed to have destroyed Iran's military, although acknowledging that the country still possesses some missiles and drones. These are the major stories we're following this morning. We'll continue to bring you updates and analysis as more information becomes available. And that's a wrap. Now for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
Thank you, Walter. Firstly, we have updates on the ongoing conflict between Ukraine and Russia, with a recent escalation in drone attacks resulting in loss of lives and significant damage to infrastructure. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy is seeking a direct meeting with Russian leader Vladimir Putin to resolve key issues. In other news, the art world has seen a surprising turn of events as a private auction for Arne Glimcher's prized Jackson Pollock piece failed to attract sufficient bidders, despite an asking price of $50 million. This development raises questions about the feasibility of private auctions and the challenges of selling high-value artworks. We're also following the story of Anthropic's call for a pause in global AI development, citing concerns over the rapid advancement of artificial intelligence and its potential unforeseen consequences. This reflects growing discussions worldwide about the ethics and regulation of AI development. Additionally, we're covering the ongoing tensions between Iran and the United States, as well as the imposition of sanctions on the Cuban president. And, on a lighter note, we're highlighting the enduring presence of Paris's oldest bridge, Pont Neuf, which has played many roles over the years, from hosting fashion shows to being a location for artistic installations. These diverse stories remind us of the interconnectedness of our world, where political, technological, social, and historical elements intertwine to shape our global landscape. We'll continue to provide updates on these stories as more information becomes available. Stay informed and stay safe. Now for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. Firstly, we have Argo's successful funding round, which demonstrates the growing interest in autonomous vehicle technology. This is a space to watch, as companies like Argo continue to push the boundaries of innovation. Secondly, Broadcom's earnings report sent ripples through the semiconductor sector with a 10% increase in AI chip sales. However, concerns about near-term pressure on margins have investors spooked. Historically, though, Broadcom has bounced back from big one-day drops, and long-term investors might see this as an opportunity to buy. Lastly, the S&P Dow Jones Indices has denied SpaceX's request for swift entry into the prestigious S&P 500 index, citing traditional requirements for market capitalization, public float, and profitability. This decision has significant implications not just for SpaceX, but also for other innovative companies eyeing accelerated entries into the index. These stories highlight the importance of patience, perspective, and a deep understanding of the markets. As always, we'll be keeping a close eye on these developments and bringing you expert analysis and insights to help you navigate the world of high finance. Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Louis. Firstly, astronomers have made a groundbreaking discovery, detecting a dormant black hole 10 billion light-years from Earth, setting a new record for the most distant detection of its kind. This achievement was made possible by the James Webb Space Telescope and stellar dynamics techniques. Additionally, scientists have identified a dormant black hole at the heart of a galaxy just 10 million light-years away, providing insights into the behavior of these enigmatic objects. Secondly, NASA's Artemis program is facing challenges due to the recent explosion of Blue Origin's New Glenn rocket on its launch pad. The agency is exploring alternative launch options for the Blue Moon landers, including SpaceX's Falcon Heavy rocket and United Launch Alliance's Vulcan Centaur. This incident highlights the complexities and risks involved in space exploration. Lastly, astronomers have detected a distant galaxy that's helping us better understand the universe's evolution. This finding has the potential to revolutionize our understanding of cosmology and the fundamental laws of physics that govern the behavior of matter and energy on a universal scale. These discoveries demonstrate human ingenuity and our innate desire to explore and understand the vast expanse of the universe. As we continue to push the boundaries of space exploration, it's essential to acknowledge the risks and uncertainties that come with pioneering new frontiers. Now for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. Firstly, we took a closer look at the MLB season, where rookie sensation Ben Rice has been tearing it up for the New York Yankees. With star player Aaron Judge sidelined due to injury, Rice has emerged as a beacon of hope for the Bronx Bombers, leading the team in several key categories and drawing comparisons to legendary first basemen like Lou Gehrig. Next, we delved into the world of sports betting, courtesy of Caesars Sportsbook, which has unveiled an innovative promo code that allows new users to place a bet of just $1 on Game 4 of the Knicks vs. Spurs series and receive an astonishing 10x profit boosts on their next 5 wagers. This exciting offer is set to revolutionize the way fans engage with sports betting. Lastly, we examined the intersection of sports and betting technology, highlighting how promotions like the Caesars Sportsbook Fox Sports W code are setting a new standard for fan interaction. With the NBA Finals in full swing, this promo code presents an enticing opportunity for fans to enhance their engagement with the games and to potentially maximize their returns. Now for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Curl.
Thank you, Howard. Firstly, our article on navigating the American landscape emphasizes the importance of taking the back roads, slowing down, and appreciating the beauty that surrounds us. By doing so, we can cultivate a deeper understanding of our country's diverse culture and the people who inhabit it. In another article, we explore the tragic incident in London, where a young man was fatally stabbed in a senseless act of violence. This heartbreaking event serves as a stark reminder of the dangers that exist in our society and the need for greater awareness and education about the devastating consequences of knife crime. Lastly, we celebrate the achievements of Congolese singer Fally Ipupa, who has been awarded a knighthood for his significant contributions to promoting Congolese rumba and culture. His unique style and artistry have brought people together, reminding us of the power of music to unite and inspire. These articles remind us that our individual stories are intertwined with those of others, and by prioritizing empathy, compassion, and understanding, we can create a brighter future for all. Now, for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. We've got a lot to cover today, so let's dive right in. First up, I talked about the new comedy movie The Breadwinner. Just kidding. It's actually called The Breadwinner's Rival. The Breadwinner is not even out yet. Seriously though, I reviewed The Breadwinner's competitor. The Breadwinner is still in production. Okay, let me start again. First, I discussed the comedy landscape and how it's getting more competitive. I reviewed a movie called The Breadwinner. No, just kidding. The actual movie I reviewed was The Breadwinner's Competitor. You know what? Let me just say I talked about the state of comedies today, and we need some fresh, innovative storytelling. Moving on, I also covered the power of sports to unite people, highlighting Telemundo's special Diarios de Fútbol con Rafael Amaya. This documentary series showcases the human stories behind the sport, and it's really captivating.
If you're a soccer fan or just love underdog stories, you should check it out. And finally, in a surprising turn of events, two low-budget horror movies, Backrooms and Obsession, have taken the box office by storm. These films have grossed over $100 million each in domestic ticket sales, proving that with creativity and vision, even modestly funded movies can make a significant impact. Thanks for tuning in to the AI Daily Press Morning Podcast. Now for the latest in nature and environment, here is David at Nature.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, a groundbreaking project in sustainable conservation has shown promising results by involving local communities and tourists in research efforts. This innovative approach offers a potential model for preserving biodiversity while promoting eco-friendly tourism practices. In the world of science, a team of researchers has made a significant breakthrough in chromosome transfer, which could have major implications for conservation and de-extinction efforts. This pioneering work may one day help revive extinct species, such as the Hawaiian Pawuli bird, and highlights the importance of biobanking and preserving genetic material. Lastly, we're shedding light on the pressing issue of greenwashing in the tourism industry. With many companies making false or misleading claims about their environmental sustainability, it's essential for consumers to be vigilant and demand transparency. By supporting companies that prioritize genuine sustainable practices, we can work towards a more environmentally conscious tourism industry. These stories remind us that even in the face of environmental challenges, there is always hope for a more sustainable future. And that completes our morning podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until this evening, I'm David Attenacher for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.